Hi, I'm Sonia, and welcome back to my channel, Sonia on Being 60. This week, I'm going to give another bit of an update in terms of how my first week of, taking care of my health, my well-being, the things that I've done this week to do that. Now, this is the very first week of kind of this journey again to feel better, to lose those pounds that I've put on. So to start with, I'm going to start with my starting weight. My goal is to drop about 10 or 12 pounds by the end of December. And I know it's going to be tough with the holiday season coming up, but I'm going on vacation at the end of December. So I'd like to be able to fit into my clothes before I go on vacation. So here's a picture of my starting weight. I take my weight every Monday morning. Now, I'm kind of one of those people who weighs themselves every day, but the recording of the weight will be done once a week because that's really, during the week, there's ups and downs, it fluctuates, but week over week out over week, I should start to see a downward progression. That is the plan. What am I doing? I mentioned last week, I'm really focusing on protein. So I've given myself kind of 4 things that I'm doing. Prioritizing protein. And what that means to me is every time I go to eat something, protein is there. If I feel like munching at night, before I do that, I'm going to go eat something that has protein in it, like cottage cheese or yogurt. And that may not sound all that appetizing, but nonetheless, I like those 2 foods. It tells me if I really say, I don't really want to eat cottage cheese or yogurt, well, that means I'm not hungry. So I'm not going to eat anything. I did that all week. And I still struggle to hit kind of the higher level of protein, which I'm trying to aim for 130 grams. Not sure if that's in the right ballpark or if it's too much, because when you Google how much protein a person should eat, there's a lot of sites that will say you should eat 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per kilogram of weight. Other sites, other information will say you should have 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. It's quite a difference between the two. I'm somewhere in the middle in terms of my protein intake, which for me is good. It's a good start. I am prioritizing the protein. I'm making sure that snacks, meals, all have protein. The other area where I really struggle, I've always struggled, which is kind of odd because I'm such a big runner and athlete, is drinking water. I drink, some water. I'll drink coffee, tea, a lot of stuff. Consume a lot of liquid, but not necessarily maybe the best liquid. This past week, what I've done every single day is I take a jug like this. It's a glass jug. I fill it with water and I put in some frozen fruit or cucumber, and I set this on the counter. Every time I come down into the kitchen, I drink a glass of water. And this has to be gone at the end of the day. And this is about 7 cups of water. So I know throughout the day, I'm getting enough additional liquid in me that I have enough water. But this has been really almost a game changer for me because it's there on the counter. It tastes good. I'm not a real fan of a lot of sparkling type of waters or flavored waters. So having the little infusion of the fruit or the vegetable, it's actually quite lovely. I also decided that I need to prioritize my workouts. I need to really take care of my health and my well-being. Working full time, but I can't, even when I'm working full time, but I can't allow work to really interfere with taking care of myself. So I have to make myself more of a priority. Again, this week, I made a plan. I wrote out how many days I'm going to go do my weights. And I said I'm going to get on my bicycle indoor, on my indoor trainer twice a week. And I'm also going to run at least 3 times a week. And I did that all this week. Last week I mentioned when it came to strength training that one of my goals is to do a pull-up. And I alluded that there was a video showing how I could do a pull-up, but I don't know what happened. Somehow it didn't record. So I'll show it here. I'll show you where I'm at with a pull-up. And I also have a short little video of where I'm at with kind of a push-up. I can't even do a floor push-up yet. I'm doing it still leaning against like a bench, or in this particular video, it's a couple of stacks of these jumping boxes. So there's a long way for me to go, but I have seen progression over the last few weeks while I have been doing some weights that I can lift heavier, and that will just continue. And I feel good when I go to the gym and lift some weights. I feel like my muscles are working and just feels really, really good. So that's kind of it for the update of this week. I'm going to continue to drink the water, prioritize protein, get to the gym, and get my other workouts done. And we'll see how the weight loss progresses in that respect. That's it for this week, and talk to you next week. Bye for now.